Today, we're going to show you how to turn a ring. That's right, rings. You can make them out of a wide variety of wood and acrylic blanks and match them with a variety of metal and ceramic core materials. When I first looked into ring making, I assumed a wood ring would probably be fragile and break easily. And it turns out that's true. Wood alone does make a fragile ring. The secret to making rings that last is to line the inside of the ring with one of these metal or ceramic cores. Now, it's these cores that give the ring its structural strength, but they also make ring turning a bit challenging because what you have to do is turn your wood blank inside diameter to the exact same outside diameter of these cores. That's why we recommend beginning turners start with more forgiving projects, such as a tool handle, so you can work on your tool skills and precision. Today we're going to take you through the entire ring turning process from start to finish, and we're going to cover many of the creative options. Let's get started with the materials you'll need. First, you'll need a lathe. Even a mini lathe like this Excelsior has all the power and capacity you will need. Second, you'll need a set of turning tools. We'll be using this set of 3 mini carbide turning tools, but you can also use larger tools. Third, we'll need a turning blank. We'll be using this bloodwood blank in today's demo, but you can choose from many other species of wood or an acrylic blank. Then, as I mentioned before, you'll need a ring core. In this case, we'll be making a standard wood ring, so we can choose from stainless steel, titanium, tungsten, and ceramic comfort cores. A caliper or similar device to accurately measure the diameter of the core you've chosen and the ring as you turn it. You'll also need a Jacob's chuck, which is similar to the chuck on your drill, and a tool called a mandrel that holds your ring on the lathe after the core is installed. Finally, you'll need sandpaper and a finish. We recommend finishing your ring with CA glue because of its durability. Okay, that covers the materials. Now let's turn a ring. Today, we're going to be using this bloodwood blank and this ceramic comfort ring core. The ring blanks are fairly small, so we mount them to a sacrificial piece of stock with double stick tape. The sacrificial block is mounted on the lathe with a faceplate or 4-jaw chuck. Use the live center on your tailstock to help secure the ring blank. We position the belt on this lathe on the largest top or drive pulley and the smallest bottom or motor pulley. That will set the lathe speed at approximately 760 RPM. You can find the pulley speed settings in the lathe manual. Round the ring blank with the round and square cutter carbide tools. It is helpful to also round the sacrificial block. Round to about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch wider than the diameter of the ring. It's easiest to remove the most material at this point. Use your caliper to measure the outside diameter of the ring core. Next, select a Forstner bit that has a slightly smaller diameter than the inside diameter of the ring core. Remove the live center from the tailstock and install a Jacob's chuck. Then install the Forstner bit in the chuck. Position the tailstock so the bit is close to the ring blank. Start the lathe and slowly crank the tailstock to push the bit into the blank. Bore the hole slow and steady because rushing can cause the double-sided tape to break free from the sacrificial block. Use a narrow square scraper or Badan tool to carefully increase the size of the hole in small increments. Keep the tool 90 degrees to the face of the blank and stop to check the hole diameter frequently. Again, take your time and sneak up on the final diameter. It's important that the ring core is a perfect fit inside the ring blank. Set your calipers to the width of your ring core. Use the calipers to transfer that measurement to the edge of the ring blank. Use a parting tool to cut the marked section of the ring blank away from the rest of the blank. Go slowly and make sure to catch the piece when it comes free from the blank. Apply CA glue to the inside of the ring and carefully insert the ring core. Remove the chuck or faceplate drive and install the ring mandrel in the chuck. Now secure the ring blank and core in the mandrel. Tighten the set screw to snug the mandrel. Now turn the lathe on and form the outside of the ring to the desired shape and style. Convex shapes tend to work best and be most comfortable. Finish sand the wood or acrylic surface up to 600 grit. Finally, apply a finish. CA glue is a popular finish for rings. Simply add a few drops to a rag or paper towel and coat the ring for a few seconds while it spins. Pause and then repeat this application to apply several thin coats. So there you have it, a beautiful bloodwood ring with ceramic core. Now this is just one example. You can really let your creativity run wild with all the alternatives, such as a variety of hardwood and acrylic blanks, a two-part core that adds a metallic border to the top and bottom edges of the ring, an inlay core that can be filled with many inlay material options, and there's even a glow-in-the-dark pigment that you can add to make your ring light up at night. Creating one of these other ring styles will use many of the same techniques that you saw us use to turn the bloodwood ring today. But there are some specific techniques you'll need for each of these other types, and you'll find those in the instructions. So if you're looking for a new wood turning challenge, give ring turning a shot. I hope you learned a lot from this demo and it inspired you to keep creating with confidence. I'm Dan Carey from Rockler and Woodworkers Journal. Thanks for watching.